Well then, I promised you something big was coming to Gran Turismo 7, and the eagle-eyed amongst you will spot this little ship here, this new icon called Power Pack that's come into town. And Kaz has been cooking, Kaz has been listening, and now I can talk about the Power Pack that's coming to Gran Turismo 7. This is aimed at people like myself. We want more races, we want more challenges, we want the pinnacle of challenges in 24-hour races. So in this video, I'm going to let you know why this is huge. So, Gran Turismo 7, we already know, is hitting us with Spec 3 in December. That's bringing the Ferrari 296 GT3, it's bringing 7 other cars, it's bringing massive tracks in terms of Yas Marina and Montreal. But now we know there's going to be a DLC hitting, well, not hitting PlayStation. This is huge. It's hitting PS5 only. So this is already the start of the future of Gran Turismo, where we're going to start cutting the PS4 loose. When Gran Turismo 7 came out in February, March 2022, we were still in this crossover period where the PS5 had loads of issues with supply. So many of us were still on PS4. Now we're in 2025, looking at 2026. We have to be in the future of PS5. And let me remind you, Gran Turismo has been teasing loads of features over the years that haven't made it into the game. I think partly because Gran Turismo is still a cross-gen game. But now with this DLC, these features are finally going to be coming to the game. And we're going to see almost like a Gran Turismo 7.5, I would say. So let's start here with the 24-hour races. I'm going to let you know why I just think 24-hour races are so important. I'm going to go a little bit personal about it, a little bit emotional maybe, but we're going to go deep in there. But firstly, yes, confirming this Power Pack DLC is only coming to PS5. It's a paid DLC. There's going to be 50 new races across 20 categories. Gran Turismo Sophy 3.0, which I think is absolutely essential for this. And also we're going to get the full race weekends as well. So practice, qualifying and the races. As someone who's driven in a lot of leagues, I was doing a lot of league racing in GT Sport against people like Super GT. And we love the league racing. We were just not able to replicate that in GT7. So we're going to talk about single player and multiplayer also in this video. So this is the core of the Power Pack. These are these new challenges. I'm kind of freezing it here, slowing it down so you can see some of the cars. We got the Jaguar there, the Silk Cut, the classic Porsche, the Audi, the Alfa Romeo F155. They added this DLC like a few months into the game. We've got the Castrol NSX here as well. So lots of iconic cars that really have been the spine of Gran Turismo 7 that we've seen from the start. Things like the Pennzoil, things like the Supra that were in the launch trailer. And then this is, I think, going to unlock some of the real potential of Gran Turismo 7. So let me explain. I think 24-hour races are really the pinnacle of motorsport generally. And what I did is I went to Spa here, and you can see I just kind of like parts up Eau Rouge or Raidillon, you let me know in the comments, and just kind of watch the cars going by with dynamic weather and just try to visualize what it's going to be like doing 24-hour races in Gran Turismo 7, because we have the amazing graphics, we have so many amazing cars, there just always hasn't been enough to do with them. But now think of this track Spa with, you know, the endurance pits here. You can see the dynamic weather that we have at Spa in terms of time of day, but also the really accurate rain weather that they try and go for, that I think, by the way, is too limiting. I think they should just add dynamic weather to every damn track in the game. But Spa has the whole like full suite. And just imagine being a part of this race where you're in your favorite Le Mans endurance car and you're driving at Spa and the weather's random and you don't know what's going to happen next. And then you're going to go into the night as well. The headlights are going to come on. You're going to be a little bit tired. You're going to flounder a little bit. Maybe it turns out that your wheelbase Newton meter is a little bit high for you to sustain throughout a 24-hour race. You're going to get hungry. You're going to get thirsty. You're going to feel all these emotions. It's going to be quite introspective. You're going to learn more about yourselves. You're going to dig deep. It's going to be a bit of an emotional experience for you because it's going to be a test. It's like test match rugby or test match cricket. It's like it's proper grueling, attritional, dig deep, kind of learn what you're made of kind of stuff. And I think that's really important. Now, for me, I've done 24-hour races in real life. Yes, I've done the iRacing 24 hours, Nürburgring, Daytona, all those ones, but I've actually done 24-hour racing in real life. And I can tell you, there's nothing like the bond you have with your team when you're in the awning, when you're looking at the telemetry, when you're working as a team, how to go faster, you're working out splits. And this is what 24-hour racing on Gran Turismo is going to tap into. Now, in terms of the power pack, all we can see at the moment is single player challenges, but I had 3 requests for Gran Turismo 7 when it came out. I said I want endurance races, I want driver swaps, and I want 24-hour races. And I don't think we're going to get the bigger grids, but again, just hold your horses on this because this is a PS5 only power pack. What if we get bigger grids as part of this? And what if we can go to these amazing tracks they're adding to the game like Montreal, like Yas Marina, which just feels like a big 24-hour track? What if we can go there on PS5? We can have big grids, we can have multi-classes, we can have special occasions. Gran Turismo has massive weight. Who knows what's going to happen? If it's going to be online as well, maybe we're going to have big races. Again, I told you I was going to get personal on this one. I've raced Max Verstappen in a 24-hour race. This is Max Verstappen, Formula 1 World Champion. Behind me, I'm in the Mustang. That's my car there. And then, you know, the rest, as they say, is history. You know, we can debate this till the cows come home. But it was awesome to race Max Verstappen, and maybe something like that will happen in Gran Turismo. You look at the Gran Turismo World Series in the theatres, wouldn't it be amazing if the Gran Turismo World Series does a 24-hour race? Now you can start to see the future of Gran Turismo 7 and the future of Gran Turismo 8. It feels to me almost like PS4 actually really held Gran Turismo back. And because Polyphony Digital are just wizards, they're magicians, they were able to put it on PS4. They were able to put it all on PSVR too. Like, it's so clear. Like, they should be awarded like medals for what they've done in terms of getting it on PS4 and PSVR 2. But maybe that held back what was possible on PS5, and maybe that's finally going to happen now. So here's the screen you can see of the practice for what looks like it's going to be a 24-hour race at the Nordschleife. Just looks incredible. Like, these are the scenes I want to see. Big split in the times, by the way. You see our dude up there in a Ferrari, then we've got a couple of Porsches and Audi, and at the back we've got a BMW and then a Renault Megane as well. So quite a big split, but we've got all these sector times. You know, it looks like you can fast forward time as well. Are we going to see the return of B-Spec? I don't know yet. I can't confirm that. By the way, please subscribe. If you like these videos, if you like the insights, if you like getting the news first, please subscribe. It's completely free. Helps me out, helps the channel out, and that means I get invited to events, and I get to ask questions, and I can put the questions you want to the developers. Because yeah, Gran Turismo 7 brought the cafe and it brought a lot of fan service in that sense. But I feel like those of us that like that real kind of like grueling challenge, we were left behind a little bit, and we've been looking elsewhere. And this could be, like I've been saying, the king coming back. Now, I do want to talk about the fact that this is a paid DLC. I've been extremely vocal about Gran Turismo for the last couple of years, saying I'd be very happy to pay for a DLC pack that has GT3 cars or other sort of features. I've played well over 1,000 hours of Gran Turismo 7. I bought the game with my own money for £70. That's not the same with every YouTuber on Gran Turismo, by the way. I paid for it with my own money. I definitely got my money back from it. And therefore, I have personally no issue with paying for this DLC. However, I fully understand that if someone's just bought Gran Turismo or looking to buy Gran Turismo, the cost of the full fat Gran Turismo now on PS5 is going to be increased. So let me know how you think about that in the comments. Ultimately, if these features aren't for you, then you don't need to buy it. It's part of the reason why I haven't clowned Rensport on their like stupid livery prices. Because ultimately, if you don't care, just don't buy it. Like, I'm not going to buy those liveries, so it's not an issue for me. Maybe some people will. But this might be more of an essential feature of Gran Turismo. So again, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.